Welcome to another episode of Investing with Carlo. I am your host, Carlo, and in today another live trade. Fuel cell, of course, there is no other at the moment. This was a profitable trade, so that's good, and it was a short position. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the trade and show you what I did. So pre-market, fuel cell was up about percent. However, as I've learned, just because it's up pre-market doesn't mean necessarily it's gonna carry on going in the upwards direction. So I've made sure to keep my mind open and flexible and just read the chart as it is, read the signals as it's telling me. And what I can see straight away is a massive rejection, huge rejection, pushing it just below $14. So already I'm slightly short biased, but you'll see I move back and forth a little bit between placing a short and potentially placing a long. But as you can see, massive rejection here. All I need now is some further confirmation that it is going in the downward direction, and then I will place my trade. But I'm definitely making sure to wait until the second, third at a minimum, and then if I've seen that I've got enough evidence, then I will go to that direction. So again, as you can see, it's pushing it in the down direction, but I need to wait for the second, third candle. As you can see, this doesn't always matter, but the trend for the last day or so has been, even the last few days, has been in the downwards direction. So as you can see, I'm pretty clear now that it is going in the short direction. It's going downwards, so I'm about to place my trade. I've calculated my 1.5% stop loss, and I'm now gonna wait for it to play its course. What I was saying just a second ago is, in the last few days, it is in a downwards direction. This doesn't always mean that it's going to carry on going down, but it definitely adds another confluence, adds more evidence that it's going to go in a downward direction. So now you can see it is breaking to the downside. What happened though, it did pull back somewhat towards $14, towards $13.90. In terms of my development, I'm still getting some anxious feelings as it was reversing to the upside, but through breathing and just knowing, just kind of having that picture in mind that you will get to a point where you're not going to have any emotion towards the market, because it does come from yourself. It's not, the market in itself doesn't have any positive or negative elements to it. It's just how you perceive it. So that's still taking some time. So I just had to be patient and ride the pullbacks. I think it got a little bit closer to my entry before it went further down, but eventually it did go down towards the 2% stop loss. So as you can see, at this point, I definitely was thinking, okay, maybe I should have taken profit, maybe it's gonna go against me, and I fluffed it up. But I wanted to wait to see if it rejected from this area, and it did. So it carries on to the downside now. Of course, a little sigh of relief that I didn't miss out on some profits. Just speed this up a little bit. So yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure now this support level has been tested a few times and it's gonna go to the downside. So now I just need to be patient. I switched to a 5-minute candle. Some people suggest this is also a good way to see the trend properly, to remove the fluctuations of the 1-minute candles. So I did try that, and on 5-minute it does look a lot clearer that this is going to the downside. So here you can see it's testing it. It just needs to break that support level. Once it breaks it, it's going to be dropping much further. Now it's broken it, slight rejection, and down we go. Obviously a lovely sight to see. So here I just decided to take the close the bet. It should have done it automatically because of the stop loss that I placed, but sometimes it takes a bit too long, so I thought let me just hit it myself in case it reversed. It reversed a little bit at the end, but in the end, over the next half an hour, I think it went below even 50 cents, so I could have gotten some more profit, but it's all good. Got my 2%, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, hitting your target. So a good day, a good trade, but what I'm understanding is, you know, it's just probability at the end of the day. You just gotta apply your edge. Some days you're gonna get a loss, some days you're gonna get profit, and in time this will be second nature to me. So hopefully you've gotten some value from this as well, and see you in the next video. Peace.